Back we all doing another session tonight. And now we'll hang towards the laser fight. Right? And of course we can't use Silo, which honestly does suck. Like especially with this fight right here. We do have some new faces. At this point. As we'll see these Pegasus Knights for the first time. I do know this fight would take a little longer than usual. Because of limited people. And so on. Yeah, that really helped a whopping 2 damage. Ish. But at least we got one Spearman at least in the Ulthum, which does help things somewhat. And yeah, Ulthum was pretty pissy though. Some extra experience, which is always good. Okay, can't use some of these people. Oh, that's right. It's Gold, so can't use him. Okay. Hey, let's see. I guess something did see earlier. Which is a pretty crazy stat and all. Always that veteran MLB manager Dusty Baker has been involved in nearly 3% of all Major League games ever. That goes back to at least the 70s. It doesn't matter if Dusty Baker was a player, which he was a player back in like the 70s and 80s. A coach, manager, and Baker's managed the Giants for a long time, the Reds, Cubs, Nationals, and I think Houston as well. So yeah, Dusty Baker's been around the block a few times. To say the very least. Oh wait, that's May. Hey? Which is pretty cool. Oh, guess. As Tage Thomas had the golden stick. Heck, had the golden goal to give the U.S. their first gold medal since 1933. And it's been a hot shake to say the least. And that's going back to during the Great Depression era. Whopping 2 damage. Send all the way over to this elf. Hmm. Okay, doing shit damage to the Scareman, which is not good. And so on. On a something did. I kind of forget even how it was. Now don't even remember offhand now. Oh, a little more cataloging on the update end. Good time for all those to shake. Ink. Okay. Hey. Wow. Okay, 7. Okay. Yeah, man, it's the Lunar Civil Soul Harmony on the PSP, which did kind of forget I had that. Alright, and it's the Fancy Edition. And at least you have the OG, the Ultra Film Gunner. I've never even touched a PSP on anything. And it does seem like doing a little bit better on the FIA end than expected. Yeah, do have sitting on 2 copies of Operation Abyss New Tokyo Legacy, both regular and Fancy Edition. And so on. Okay. Auto should be able to take this arm out. I mean, one of the Fruition doubles do have is Persona 4 Dancing All Night, US and Japanese versions. And of course, another Shea level 4, although by the way, with 1 speed is it. Okay, well. Hell, and no game 2 promotion levels. Of course, Henri's outfits come up at the laser eye fight. Okay. Yeah, that's something to have seen. Is that the Phil Seneca song has been, I guess, kind of underperforming a little bit. Guess was seeing. Yeah, guess people did enjoy various aspects of Killzone, which not saying it's bad or anything, just that's a little bummer for the devs though. Ellen, let's have. Once. Okay. And that's what I'm trying to. It's kind of hard to say if people are getting sick of Souls-likes or not. But who knows exactly? Okay, well. Yeah, do you feel like, depending on what you look for, and yeah, at least the majority of people that have played FF16 have enjoyed it. And it's not to say, hey, 16 was bad. It just depends on what you're looking for. All in all honesty, and yet 16 is a lot different from past FF entries. He said, was it that had an issue with the combat, which found 16's combat passable, good be better. You know, but it was just a lot of everything else was what was not invested in. And a 14-point critical roll, man, he was angry though. Okay. I've also gone after Skelly Hill. And a lot of people did love 16 for shit like the story, characters. Also, happen to be in the minority that did not kill for the story, all the characters. But it is each their own. The icon on fights and all that, that was fine for what I did play. But one of the biggest issues to have with 16 it was the lack of RPG mechanics and all, with equipment, all of that. Yeah, graphically speaking, 16 looks fucking awesome. Not gonna argue that, at least. He's. At least with some other people here. You know, I mean, the overall consensus is people did enjoy 16 overall, which power to them. You know? And you got people like this one right here, like, no. They found 16 pretty terrible. And it's not because it's so different. They just found 16 suck balls. They didn't like the combat. At which, well, and of course, they did not like the combat at all. And that's a partial disagree here with HBO, because combat was alright at best. Could have been better. You know, the Calicos they did not care about the Calicos, which, well, defense said, at least. The Calicos soundtrack was don't even remember either way, so of course, didn't find the story pretty damn boring, in all honesty. And like with this one right here, all the money is that 16 tends to be about middle of the world on mainline FF. The minority hates 16, but the overall reception has always been pretty positive, which is true though. And not like I ain't beef with the 16 devs, because definitely do at least respect the effort they made. And that's good enough as far as HBM is concerned. With the food scrolls being like 8 out of 10, that's not bad in all honesty. Which, an 8 out of 10 is a good score. No, of course, a lot of people love Clive. I personally wasn't impressed with Clive at all. And it's a 7 out of 10 for this person here. I mean, they enjoyed the story, which is fair. The combat system is just too shallow. Of course, a lot of people did not like the side quests. There's fetch quest after fetch quest, not much in builds. And let's see, 1 attack, 2D, 1 speed, 2 HP, 1 MP. Now this as well, all of those guys don't gain some stats now. At least for personal experience as someone who's played FF on and off for 30 years, for 30 plus years, yeah, hated 16. And it's not so much the action, and it's what didn't kill for. Oh, these guys have like 21. Okay. Hey, well. Just inch up low. There we go. That's gonna outgrow these two Pegasus Knights on the white. Right? At least from experience, is that did do a blind limited edition pre-order of FF16. First time had ever pre-ordered any limited edition. And the limited edition of FF16 was also the first limited edition had ever sold. Hold. And yes, did hate 16 that much. Not to say 16 was bad, it had some good points. A 44 experience is what Going has. Toss a Hill 2. Living experience though for Gong. Not moving on Chris though. It sucks that Chris had to go white before this pick against Nyan. These guys are a pain in the ass to fucking hit. Okay, those two pick against Knights off the left, not even gonna worry about them at all. Yeah, 45 experience. Okay. Of course, still can't hit these dudes. Which sucks pretty damn bad. Okay. No one's saying shit here. Okay, May can't do anything. Kink. Okay. Hey, 50-50 chance on this first one, and yes, we had someone here who got a PS5 after not playing any PlayStations in 17 years. The first title they beat on the PS5 is one of the Uncharted. Didn't specify which one. They'll give it a 7 out of 10, which ain't bad. Great start. And then it slowed down. Down. Also, they'll plan on getting to God of War 2018 that goes to Tsushima. Just gonna have to keep an eye on this little pulse here. And now back to the TC, which they will get some recommendations. Like the OE4 remake, Silent Hill 2 remake. Hey. Okay. These are just suggestions. DMC5, Alan Wayne, Black Myth, Doom Eternal, DQ11, FF Rebirth, Octo 2, Baldur's Gate, Oblivion, Ritual 3, Manifold, so on. And now back to the TC Hill, which they did do OG Resident Evil 4. I liked it, but they're not big on whole games in general. They've always done DQ11 and Octopath and Ritual Switch. They're Oblivion back in the day, and they're not interested in Manifold and Baldur's Gate 3, which is fair. Okay, 10 for low heal, 1 defense, 4 MP, and slow. And they will plan to get to Elden Ring, Doom, and Rebirth. No? And then, of course, back to the TC, which they were going through God of War 2018, so maybe 60% of the way through up to this point, it will have to fuck up pretty bad to ruin TC's perfect 10 out of 10. And of course, a little Hale. They did finish Gallup 2018 top 10 game for TC. And they're not going to be doing Ragnarok quite away. Hey? Yeah, this is kind of cool, a little more like assaults, which is cool. Well, let's see. Well, now a little list from someone else here, and Noel got some of these. These are, of course, with Orlando mean Metal Gear Solid 5, not interested in it. And then the next two in FF15 and Modern Hunter World do have both, but I haven't sold either. Neil Omar, half 100% there. Gran Turismo, not really into racers. Everybody's going with his whatever. Silent Hill 4, not anymore. Suikoden 3 will have to hook up the PS2 for. And also, same with Steel Saga Episode 1 and Radar Stories. FF7 Remake, which did play, I think, about halfway through 7 Remake, dropped it. Lost interest though. Bloodborne, not interested. Neil did take a quick peek out for maybe an hour. Wasn't invested at all. No, Ghost of Tsushima do have, but have never started. Demon Souls Remake and Elden Ring is a rather poor story here, which not interested in Soulspawn. Horizon Zero Dawn did play for like 2+ hours. Got bored. Old. Oh, then that's it for that little thing for now. Okay. Hey. Go back to this little FFD coupon have mentioned. Okay. That's definitely not ideal. Wasn't even expecting these Pickagus Knights to come by, but if they want to dance, okay. Hey, yeah. With this FFD coupon, what you prefer? Well, FF is being DQ by 301, which not surprised at all. HBM Sash. Ash. But definitely gets though. Built-in point quit though, and 9. Okay, 4 HP for Tao with 2 speed. And level 3 Blaze now with Tao, so that's pretty sexy. Okay, no. Henri has full show 1 kill. Well, maybe 2. The first Pickagus Knight was going down no matter what. Second doesn't go. Shiny 48 experience for Henri. Okay, 1 attack's all she gets, sadly. Okay. 6 to Tao. That's not good. Man, also just needs to land a fucking hit, damn it. That's why you don't kill for these Pickagus Knights. They're like sky niches. This and all, which is not good. Okay, if Max hits, he should be getting level 11. But of course, it seems like no one can hit this bastard. Okay, no. Oh. Okay, Matt Crystal, 928. Okay, 13 and Joey Rolls got just 11. Okay. Hey, go over there. Okay, no, we just got a level. See if Gon can hit this bastard or not. The slowest puncher the world manages to hit somehow. And now we're going to 11 now. 1 HP. Okay, 4 attack to boot. Okay. Hey. And like girls have say overall would much rather take It just depends on L of DQ and FF. If we're talking up to FF10 and DQ8, it's kind of a coin flip though. Because on the FF side, you got 1, 2, 4, 6, 6, and 10. And on DQ got those the fulfilled FFs have up to 10 on 10, 6, 4. And yes, 2 and 1. Then on DQ have 3, 4, 8, 9, and 1, which I've also played a good bit of 6. And if we go after FF10 and DQ8, we'll just simply take anything Dragon Quest over anything FF overall. Yeah, I did forget FF5 PO. Okay, Hans is in the way. Okay, just gotta do a little shuffling here. Although this postal is just like HBM in the sense they stole it with FF1 on the NES. Yes. So that's also good because that's did personally start with both FF and DQ was the first entry on the NES, but they didn't start DQ until 11 on the Switch, but they did go back and do all the mainline entries in both series, and in some cases multiple times. They prefer DQ. They go on. Yeah, DQ hasn't changed that much over the years, well as FF has. And they would take DQ 1 through 5 and 8 over FF 1 through 5 and 8. 8. And then they would take FF 6, 7, and 9 over DQ 6, 7, and 9. And they will take DQ 11 over any FF from 10 on. So now, for the good old HBM breakdown here, at least for what I have played of both mainline series. With them taking DQ1 over FF1, I have to say no to that. Because we'll take FF1 over DQ1. With the 2s, it's FF2 by default. And yes, happen to be in the minority that enjoyed FF2, at least the Pixel remaster at least. And DQ2 have oddly enough never played that. FF3 over FF3, obviously DQ3, no contest still. Hell. At the Deku Fold over FF Fold, that's a push. Push. Still. Well, because as far as concerned, Deku Fold is equal to FF Fold. And I've never had the chance to play Deku 5 because I've never had a copy of it. So FF5 by default. And then FF6 over Deku 6? Yes. Yes. Although Deku 6 is pretty good. But we'll talk at FF6. And then FF7 over Deku7? It's FF7 because I've never played Deku7 and do find FF7 overrated, of course. Now there are the Nines. Never played FF9 and Deku9 is, yeah. Happen to be a massive Deku9 stan. Well, can't put up stats here. And then of course have FF10, Deku11, and FF13. And okay, no, this is HQ right here. Because outside of the FF Pixel remasters, outside of the Pixel remasters, the only FF I've enjoyed after 10 is 13 and 19, 25, 19, 10, 17. And so yeah, thinking about following Tao and possibly Henri. Although it's not getting promoted. Max gonna wait on him right now. And plus Max is gonna wait to hit 11. Low's looking pretty solid. 18, 26, 22, 10, 11. Chris ain't there yet. She needs 61 more experience, so she can't be promoted. And finally, we're gone. 22, 15, 27 attack. Shit. 14, 12. 12, okay. Okay. Always try our best, then. Well, Ultra will not let us down. And let us talk to our foes. Okay. Always like silos lines while on the bridge. Oh wait, nope. Yeah, I was thinking Domingo. Well, I said, but we can't Uso. Yeah, just gonna do a minor mid Diane's being kind of bold right now, so okay. They just gotta throw Diane at the front. It just felt like yapping for a change before the laser eye fight here. What's up, Hans? Let's forget about Hans, shall we? And it sucks we can't use the Ultra Seal. But that is the thing on this little challenge one. A level promo, so can promote whatever happen, please. And okay, we have a little cat fight as always between Pele and Mr. Silver Knight. Pele is pretty much saying fuck off. And all like I told though, so Pele's indirectly referencing, well, not exactly, but told Memorial. Bye bye, Pele. Hey. Hey, I know it takes the laser eye a hot sec to get going. So yeah, for now, no one's getting promoted. As of yet, at least. And yeah, thinking about waiting until the Elliot fight. You know, I know the Heax is coming up next fight. And yeah, no, although could get one-shotted by Missile Lizzleman, though, which is not good. Silver Knights will be with us the next few fights. These Lizzles won't be around that much longer. Or at least. Okay, let's get roll up. Okay. I guess as well won't have any consistent releases until 2028. Okay. Hey. Slow down with this, Lizzle. I do think that Square Enix is doing the right thing by reorganizing what they'll do. Reprioritizing shit, which we'll see how that's gonna work out for them. Okay, this will get maxed up to 11. I do think YFF has been underperforming now. I mean, let's see. Okay, 3 HP, 1 MP, and that's all Max gets. I do think YFF has been underperforming for. Don't think it deals with graphics or bullshit so much. And going with this little Pulse Oil, they feel like it deals with the management. And yeah, I do partially agree with if there should be no excuse on DQ12 taking 10 plus heals, which well defended Yujinori, and the sense we did lose Akira Toriyama. I think it was like 2 years ago. And Toriyama was the oldest behind the series since day one, so we'll see. Yes, speak goals. Pulsar Hill does mention Toriyama, and Toriyama's character design work was formally completed years ago before he passed. They feel like Koichi, long time Deku composer Koichi Sugiyama passing makes the composition easier. You know, which they mentioned always still alive where she is. I mean, Yuji always up there in years. They usually always like in his early 70s, so he's getting up there. You know, and also feels like all he hasn't done anything creative outside of being only acting director of spin-offs or remakes, and so on and so forth. I will agree with this proposal in the sense, it's what the hell's going on though. Now, of course, the DQ series is getting more popular in the West, which is good. Good. Of course, Square has been doing a lot of Saga remakes of Pulse, and so on. So yeah, that Pulse hole's fitting a bit. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Guess that was a little pulse which did miss. Of course, for what do know of, why would Square downgrade the graphics on their releases? It's like, yes, Square has their own record that they have axed the projects they were working on. But what they're keeping production on giving more budget for the ones they are doing, for stuff like graphics and general upkeep, all that jazz. Yes. Yes. And then reaction to said Pulse, they're agreeing with the Pulse like, I mean, the reaction Pulses saying hopefully the Wild Pulse's not white, and no, hopefully kind of hoping that Square does get out of that little what of late. What subtitles underperformed. You know? Damn it. 18-point quit of that. That was angry flusting though. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, how to conceal that ever since FF15 first came out, way back in 2016, the only mainline FF to come out of that time frame is 16, which came out going on almost 2 years ago. June 2025 will be 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Yes, FF does get scrutinized kind of old, but people do forget 12 does put out other shit other than FF, folks. Folks. And that doesn't even count the FF7 Remake and Rebirth. Well, and not the supposed FF9 Remake has been rumored for a while. That the build a final of the 7 Remake trilogy is in production. And then little thing, FF18 coming out by 2028. Not seeing it, that because he's fucked. I mean, haven't even seen anything on FF17. I'm not even sure if it's a production or not. As of now. Well, I mean, FF17 being worked on, can only speculate on that. And they meant 17 instead of 18. Okay, I mean, little bit of a launch. I'm gonna have to do a little light shovel and get a little closer. Okay, main goes down. There was also a speculated rumor on a possible FF Tactics remake as well. No, this will take a sec. I need to break off the wind slide. Okay. That's why I've always rated on the laser light to file before it move people up. Okay, someone needs a hit. Well, Chris at least hit at least. Double threes. Let's do some experience though. Okay, Henri Shanks. Okay, so now only Alpha can reach. Okay, same with this little thread. Okay. Hey. There we go. Finally, although hits and Pegasus. No level. And then, yeah, do know that FF is going back to being multi-platform, which do feel like that's a part of why FF has been floundering in sales-wise. Yeah, no, the Deku 1 and 2 2D HD remake is supposed to be coming out at some point here in 2025. Of course, have to consider that, and this is coming off the heels of the Deku 3 remake, which came out late 2024. And yes, HBM Hill does have 2 copies of the Deku 3 remake. One's the regular edition, and the other's the big fancy, the collector's edition. I know this Lissel's definitely gone. On 14 on the Pegasus, bye bye Lissel, who eats a 14 bill. And now finally to the priest, who eats a 13. Nice for the experience. Chris can't reach. And let's see if Gold can hit this Pegasus. And the slowest punch hits again here. Lovely for your experience. Yes, I am close. Deku 11. And what's a pretty damn good time. I yes, do have the 100% of both Vanilla Deku 11 and Deku 11 as the combined time for the two was, think, about 270 hours combined. And after that, at the end, that's something that has been mentioned, is that Deku 12 is supposedly going to use a new battle system. And do remember that when back in the day when Deku 9 was in production in the late 2000s, they were thinking about going action. And the fan base got so pissed off, the devs rewound. And like this may not work, but we'll see on Deku 12. Okay, I need to step up Ultho real quick. Okay, see if Ultho can take out one of these dudes. Not quite, 13. And still no level. Okay. Okay, doing a little reshuffling. But they kind of like with this pulse to a degree. At least the 12 tiles have been enjoying. The past few years have been, and the smaller ones, like, of course, besides FF14, they've expanded to 13, 1 and 2, Deku 11, and FF7 Remake and Rebuild. They enjoyed World of FF, which haven't sold. The actual Rhythm Fireball line was awesome. Tag Solo Reborn, which haven't sold. And then of course Romancy Saga 2 Revision to 7. Haven't sold that yet. Okay. Okay, 3 HP with 1 defense. That's something. Now Oracle's gonna start getting some stats now. Now. So let's see. I do agree with what this Pulso's saying. Only 14 experience, that's kind of shitty. Hey. Okay, with what this little Pulso's going on with, it's just more of a general thought that some of these companies should, and coming from the Pulso, companies should really look at Ryuga Gotoku Studio, who's behind the Yakuza series, and From Software. Because those two studios are great at reusing assets and get good to great games out pretty quick. And that's the Pulso's evidence that you don't necessarily need the best graphics or frame rates to make great games in a timely fashion. And I feel like that's a pretty damn solid take, though. Hell. I know we'll be able to get a little back over in time. I'm just gonna slide max out. I know Chris is gonna have to take a bump here. No, the little man has 12 defense, 9 health. And, yeah, that's not looking good, though. Okay, well. Yeah, gonna have to tap this little man to get him ready for Chris. Just not expecting Chris to hit for a 9. Fine. But that also puts Chris in danger too, as well as Tap. Okay, this will get Chris up to 10, 36 experience. Okay, she gets 2 attack, that's it. That kind of sucked, in a way. And with this Pulso, they'll not playing to drop much money on Skrill releases, which is cool, have no problem there. Now, of course, with the small spin-offs and niche titles for the ones Pulso is willing to put coin on it. Though puzzles more likely to get used unless it's something they really want. Everybody has their preferences, also no beef there. Well, up to Chris. 13 to Tal, now to the Silver Knight. And 12. 12? I'm okay with... okay, she can't reach. Each. And now let's get a little cooking now. Now? And now Simon's setting everybody up now. Okay. Now with this little pull shield, the turn-based can't compete with big budget, save the open world combat, and innovative cool L. Okay, good thing well done peeling tower up though. And then reaction pulse from the pulse that mentioned Yakuza and from Soft Heal. And then with that pulse. Pulse which is cool. With another reaction to Turtle-Based being outdated, well, Expedition 33's TV, and a lot of people have been loving that. But the experience wasn't enough. Full towel? No, she's gotta be getting kinda close-ish at 64. Okay, me also still ain't a taste yet. It. Of experience. Okay. Hey. Although, of course, as did touch on with squirrel cells. And also, it's what this puzzle's going on about. Like the problem with squirrels that their games are either A, auto bullshit and don't perform like they should, but with aim marking, and there are samples of Deerfield, Hill Chronicles, Valkyrie Elysium, and Hovacilla. Or B, they're over budget and they expect massive returns. Coming from Squirrel themselves, like almost everything is underperforming. And examples, Oosing, Goose is like FF16, which did meet the low end of Skrell's expectations. And that was first week, and do think 16 could be, I guess, roughly somewhere with a 4 to 5 mil range, which only speculating on that. And Skrell did mention that Rebirth also underperformed as well, which is not a good sign. Given everybody loved Rebirth for the most part. Okay, now someone can take out this laser eye now. You gotta plan on giving Chris that laser eye kill, assuming she makes it. Okay, going to 9. This is not good for Tao. Yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. 12. Max Cat Reach. Okay, just gonna bring everybody up. Okay. Hey, let's try to get rid of this damn Lizard Man heal. Okay, Priest is going to the Silver Knight. And now so I'm gonna get these Slowpokes caught up. And so on. The more reactions. Okay, well. 2, 3, 4, 5. White Devil Tau. Okay. Long's gonna take out this Lizard. Okay, only 20 experience. Okay, on Henri, she's getting close. Hey, Bill T, thinking it's about time to promote Henri. Well, only 3 experience, that sucked. Then they're gonna have Chris heal Tower. She's gonna need it. Probably star objective, but Stu objective? Yeah, have someone who prefers the Saga series over both FF and Deku, which Skrell's always given the Saga series limited versions. Yeah, feel kind of like this little pulsar in a sense. Wake up this pulsar when Deku 12 comes out. But that's okay, HB Hill has plenty of other titles to do. Ooh. Yeah, hell no, there's no way all 3 of the 7 remake trilogies can because that's what they're working on right now. Who knows about Kim Holt's full ball? Okay. Okay, 73. Okay, no, this is gonna be a fine-tuning act, Teal. Okay, 48 is not enough to get Chris up. Okay, no, Chris is knocking though, 92, so just okay, well, no Loku's some experience though. Okay. Well, you know, Go needs a level, so Go kills himself up. Yeah, with the final pulse with the final pulse saying they wonder why games got extra rebuild auto performed. Go gets nothing. And then the reaction pulses feel like pulse forkins feel your probably cause more accident happen. The rebuild. That's all the money though. Well, and now the point heals to get both Henri and Tau levels. Also, no Chris is gonna get it with one heal. I gotta have Henri go first heal. Heal. This should get Henri up. Yep. 11, that'll get up. 1 MP. 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 speed. And they'll squeeze 2, just got for more Henri. E. And then if Tal can get her level, got for more her. And I guess there will be no DQ Builders 3. I guess apparently the Creato left. Chris gets 2 defense, 1 speed with 2 HP. That's an okay level though. And now just need to get okay with that. I see he's not gonna make it. Okay. Let's see what else can find. Okay, now need Tau. Okay, hopefully, man, Tau does not go first. Well, at least 3 quits, the night's gone. It was unlikely. Yeah, don't know if this will be enough. Oh, hell no, 18 experience. It seems like Tau won't make it. Oh, yes, she should make it, at least. Okay. Yeah, throw me back up. No, Tau's gonna take a bump heal. Just 5. Well, make it a double 5. Okay. Well, that won't need heal because she's taking out this night heal. Don't trust her physical, so Blaze wants to go T killed and Tal needs 9 experience heal, which she gets 19, so let's see. 1 MP with 1 attack. And that ends. It's that. Ah, shit. Just now remember Henri's outfit. But that's okay. Hey. 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 So, yeah, we'll see. Okay, on we go. Well, now we're off to picking some sunflowers now. Okay, now kind of feels like the good old Oregon Trail that happened here in America back in the early 19th century. Okay, let's see. Okay, Max does have an open spot. We need the weapon shop. This sucks. Can only imagine what if Elliot could fight for the good guys. Hell yeah. Yeah, of course. Lacio. The old back when it was no mic at the time. Did have that panic going well. Elliot nearly one-shotted Henri on the 2024 permadeath one. Well, Henri got bumped down to 1 HP. And Henri did in fact live. Okay. 3 longsword, baby, and Max is oh my if I do. I do feel like the longsword should have been available soon. Keep thinking, old boomer. Okay, Bill's Earth. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this shit. Don't need that one stick. Pick. Okay. Okay. Get rid of some of all those shit just to free up some space. Ace. Okay. Just because we feel like it. Okay, just feel like upgrade. Just put out some money. Got more money than what we need, so. Okay, let's yoink that. Way of life, that's pretty nice. Nice. Okay. Hey. What's up, dude? Okay. 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 Hey. Huh. Yeah, okay. Hey. Okay. How the hell do we get over there? Okay. I had to forget about talking to Kokachi. Was kind of hoping. Okay. Hey, let's have a look. We do got some bullshit to pick up. So let's give some. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! All of the yields have been playing shiny false. This is like the first time I've ever gotten Jolgurt! Hell yeah! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is about all we can do. And don't forget Kokachi. Well. I'll get thing remembered. Just in the nick of time. Let's stock up on some more shit just to make sure. Okay, okay, all the heroes are set. Okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is just gonna have some excess items. Just gonna be given into Silo. Because when Power leaves the field side, we won't have access to any items until after the Elliot fight. Okay, let's get 2 heal. You know, it's just a little bit of an investment, just in case. Ace, and so on. Okay, 3 C's to bomb. Whoa, hold up. Okay. 1 more C for Bob Oi. And boom. Okay, we're good now. Oh, wait, it's not that wagon, it's this one. But not so much worried about getting a perfect one. Was kind of hoping to, but okay. Yeah, just reshuffling a bit. Just need some excess item slots. Okay, this other seed also going to Hans. And we have Henri have our overflight. Let's just give that to Amon. Okay. Hey, well off. Hell yeah. Yeah, move on along. Yeah, Miss Kokachi. Hey? I did not. But Mr. Kokachi, no big deal. He's not a castle anyway. Jogo is a total joke character. And did kind of forget assaults. Hey man. let's get some pummels going here. Let's get both Henri and Tal promoted real quick. Nick, let's have some fun. Fun? Yeah, now it's time for another promo. This time it's Tal getting it. Okay. Okay. Then let's see. Of course, a low-level wizard Henri is surprisingly a pretty damn good take, oddly enough. Okay, and Ellie is a bad dude. Okay. Hey. I know some of these formulas that's used in FF1 a bit wonky, you know. For like file, thief, and red and white mage classes is their attack is strength divided by 2 plus equipped weapon. For the black mage and equipped black belt classes, it's damage, and the damage is strength divided by 2 plus 1 and said weapon. For an unowned black belt or master, their damage is luck doubled, luck times 2. Of course, fall. Of course, if the target is weak to an elemental or enemy type weapon attribute, which is goes as an example, the flame sword on, let's say, a sword B, the damage will be the attack rank plus 4, but is bugged on the old NES version. Now, of course, if the target is asleep or paralyzed, attack will be multiplied by 5 volts, so an extra 25% fell. And then the oval for anyone besides the black belt or master, almost the assault is any equipped armor for a black belt or master without armor. Their assault is equal to their level. And to show how buggy FF1 was, there was a bug when a black belt or master gets a level. The coin checks if the black belt or master has a weapon equipped. Well, it should have been the armor. If not used a weapon, which the black belt and master is gonna be on all day anyway, it sets the black belt's assault to level. There are your base chance to hit. If the tackle's blinded, and of course the base chance to hit, which is BCH, is 168. If the tackle is blinded, -40. If the target's blind, add 40. The target is weak to the weapon's attribute, which, going back to the Flame Soul Zombie example, add 40 to the BCH, which is bugged into the S version. If the okay. Of course, with the evasion for the evade weight for the Light Warriors is 48 plus a Jew. Of course, the BCH plus H, which is hit, is capped at 255, which is before a fade. 8 is subtracted, which of course the minimum value after a fade is 0. If the target is asleep or paralyzed, it doesn't evade the attack. And then, of course, another one of these bugs in FF1 is the weapon's quit rate. What gets used for the weapon's quit rate is the weapon index value, which is from 1 to 4. It was supposed to use the critical hit bite rate. 8. And for an unknown black belt or master, is the level doubled. Level times 2, which means a level 50, a black belt or master will have 100 quit. Which means they'll average a hit they'll average a quit every other hit. And you put fast on a level 50 black belt or master, they could one-shoot chaos if RNG cooperates for you. Yeah. And then with the status attacks, the base chance is 100. If target's resistant to attack element, an example of this would be a a, say, hold, which is status element, it will have a base chance of 0 if target in question resists stats. And of course, the chance to inflict rate is BC minus MD, which is magic defense, and the minimum is 1. On. Okay, with this, it's just a matter of figuring out how we're gonna play this. It's exactly. Just do want to set up a little wall here real quick. Okay, put Talvel. L. And then going with this stats, and so of course there's a random number of anywhere from 0 to 200. And if the number is equal to or less than the chance to inflict, the status gets applied. Alright. And then it goes on. Should only be done for each successful hit, but it's actually done for each possible hit after a hit that hits. Which an example of that is, use this as an example here. You know, since there are some enemies who have multi-hit capability and a status touch, which can use as an example a ghoul. Because ghouls are the first enemy in FF1 on that has both a 3-hit capability, which ghouls are 3-hit capable, and have a status touch, which is stun. On, and let's say the ghoul's first hit misses, but their second hit lands, and but the ghoul should only have, say, a 1 chance to inflict stun instead of, like, say, 2 or 3. Hey. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting to say the least. And now we are going to need to get Henri and Tal some levels pretty quick, so we can beef up their stats, especially Henri. And yeah, I did go with Blaze 2 though instead of Freeze 2 to save 2 MP. I'll go with the Attack Magic. And then I'll go with Elemental Attack Magic, like say Fire, Ice, and Lit, which are the 3 elemental attack spells. If the enemy is strong to the spell element, like using Fire on a Fire elemental enemy, divide effectivity by 2. So let's say, hey, you have your Black Mage casting File 2 on, let's say, a Zayhat, who is, because Phil 2's normal attack range is 30 to 120. Fine. Fine. And then your Black Mage has Phil 2 on a Zayhat, who is strong to file, then the damage will be 15 to 30. That's pretty damn sexy, White Veil. Well, Gekiku, if the enemy is weak to spell element, multiply effectivity by 1.5, which is an extra 50%. So let's have our Black Mage cast Let 2 on the same Zayhat, who are weak to Let. Then our Let 2, which has the same 30 to 120 damage as Phil 2, can do as much as 180 damage. Well, coming from the damage is E to 2E. And then the chance to double if the target is strong to the spell element, set BC to 0. If target is weak to the spell's element, add 40 to BC. E. And then if an enemy is both strong and weak, the base chance is set to 0, but you still add 40, so the base chance is 40. And Lord gets 2-shotted. And on this enemy being both strong and weak to an element, it is possible. And then how this is possible, there's only think 2 formations in the entire game. Well, an enemy, well, it is possible for an enemy to be both strong and weak to an element. And what you need is a Wizfam. And the formations that include a Wizfam or with regular vampires, which you find in, and don't remember, I think it's maybe Mirage Tower or Sky Castle, question mark. Okay. And the second formation is Wizfam's appeal with zombie beasts in the in-game. Typical things revisit, and the Wizfam's first spell is a Fill, which gets fire resistance. And vampires, wizard vampires, and zombie beasts are all 3 weak to fire, and that's how. How it's possible to get the both strong and weak. Okay. Gonna get a little coot heal. By the way. And then goes. I was going to the intended crit rate chance. That's which is the weapon index value, which decides the weapon's crit rate instead of the intended. The wooden nunchucks have the first index number. The intended crit chance rate is 5.5%, but it's only 1. I gotta go down the entire spreadsheet here. Here, the spawn knife's actual crit chance is 1.5%. The intended is 3, and so on and so forth. Oath. And of course, with all the bugs in FF1, I do feel like the Thief and Ninja classes in FF1 all auto-powered. And the Katana is a ninja's strongest weapon outside of the Master Moon, which anyone can use. And this crit bug does benefit the Katana. The Katana's intended crit rate is 15.5%, but has a 19.5% chance of crit hit because of the bug. You will think that will help ninjas. Yes and no. Because if you take a knight who has high strength and they'll hit growth, that's why knights are going to do more damage. Because the Excalibur's intended crit rate was only 3%. But because of the index value getting used, which the Katana's weapon number 38, the Excalibur's number 39, the Excalibur has a 20% crit rate. So 1 in 5. The Master Moon, which has an intended crit rate of 5.5, has a 20.5% chance to quit. And then with some of these bug spells here, here of course have the 2 fog spells, which increase your assault. It does work, but it's bugged for enemies though, which only affects files. Enemy files who have Fortitude. 1 attack, 1 MP for auto, so that's nothing. Damage and hit up, which is Tempo and Sable. No. Okay, well, let's see. Hell, let's give this to Ennui. Yeah, then with the damage up, which is Tempo and Sable, which does work. But it's bugged and it doesn't work right. 2 HP for Ennui with 1 attack and same 5 defense, full speed, 2 HP. And that's why Ennui is such a great tank as a low level wizard. And no freeze 3 though. Okay, do want to try to get tower level. And from what I've seen, Temple uses the long pole. And then with the Temple and Sable spells, that's irrelevant for enemies because no enemy in Vanilla FF or any version uses Temple or Sable. And then the Fade Down, which is the 2 lock spells. Lock 1 is bugged to miss. And the lock 2 is supposed to roll enemies a fade, but instead increases it. And do remember correctly, Nagas have lock 1 if memory serves correctly. And then there's Exfil. Oh. Except, of course, Exfil is a wonky spell, which Evilmen and Files, as well as fans, do have, but it works for them, but does not work for White Whistles. And then the other thing about Exfil is it gets the weak bonus, which shouldn't be though because Exfil has no element. Hey, no, Max got healed. No, he needs it. And then goes heal 2 suffers from a passive bug. Well, heal 2's effectivity is supposed to be 24, but in battle, Heal 2's effectivity is 48, which makes Heal 2 act like Heal 3. See, and all of that. After going with the weapon element and element types, going back to this, of course, the Flame Soul wants so I think the Flame Ice Soul should be backwards. You think? Yes, the Flame Soul will be great on ice enemies who are weak to fire, undead, and regenerative. The Ice Soul is great on fire enemies who are weak to ice, for the most part. The Dragon Soul wants anything dragon related. Yet the Giant Soul's the same, but with giant type enemies. The Sun Soul wants undead. The Cold Soul wants aquatics. The Well Soul is redundant because there's only 2 well enemies in the whole game, which are werewolves and catmen. The Woundsold wants magical and mage type enemies. The Lyax wants undead like the Sunsold. And the Excalibur hits everything. And then kills the damn, okay. Going little Borgle still, priest. Okay, the status and specials. Goes these spells all sleep, move, dog, slow, hold, feel, cough, vicious, confuse, stun, and blind, with stun of blind both being affected by 300 HP. And then these specials for gaze, with stunts, flash blinds, snowing blinds, ink blinds, dazzle blinds, which should be like stun. The only way to, of course, how to assist status would be AWOB of wall, the AWOB of wall spells, and a weapon. And I damn should have had Chris Swank there. Okay, Tal's got enough juice for a Blaze 2, which will take out the priest. An enemy's weak to status is Gilgu for KO carry. Poison Stone is really tough to assist. Okay, let's see what Tal gets here. 1 HP with 1 defense, 9 speed. It, of course, have Bane, Whack, or the 2 spells that use Poison Stone, Element, Glance, which stones, there are 2 different poison. And specials. That was the poison special that Gemellis used, which inflicts stone, and then there was the garish poison that Gastes and both versions of Time use. Stegel was poisons, which is what Miracles use. And the only spell that gives Poison Stone resistance is Wall, which is White Wizard only. Equipment is the Ancient Shield, which is Knight exclusive, and a weapon. And there are 2 enemies weak to Poison Stone. And that's Weddies and Sky Castle time at. And there was a whole shit ton of enemies resistant to the element. And then, of course, now we're going on to time. And you don't see the time used much, which the only spells that have time element is Stop and Zap, which are both exclusive to white, both exclusive to black wizards, and Glow, which is death, which kills. Kills. And then it goes how to assist one time, which is by wall, which is White Whistle exclusive. If the Black Shield, which is exclusive to Black Whistles, and of course a ribbon. And what is interesting here, because and with this, think Phantoms are the only enemy who has access to Glim. Because don't remember if Ice have it or not. Stop and Zap, you're only gonna see Stop and Zap be cast by Lich 2 at the Temple of Fates Revisit. It. And those a lot of enemies weak to time. No enemies weak to time. And Chaos, being the final boss, is the only enemy that is resistant to time. Although mages and files can resist this time, because files have the wall spell, full attack for max, by the way, and files full spell is wall, and mages do appeal with a 5. I'll do with death. And again, there's not very much here. There's Wub, XXXX, which is a 300 HP or less spell. Well, that's it for spells. And then for the specials is Squint, which Perilous have, and Toxic, Iron Goals have. Of course, possible resists, or a Wub, Wall, the White Shield, which is exclusive to White Whistles, obviously a ribbon, and a Ploak. And you have the file, you have your 3 file spells, 1, 2, and 3. Heat, which is an Agama special. Scorch, which is a Silverless special. Blaze, which is used by Reddies, and Bullfishers of Tiamat. Okay. Inferno, which is a Chaos specialty, and Creamy, which some enemies use. Chimeras, Red Hydras, and the Flame Sword, and of course Excalibur. Of course, spells that give file resistance, Aether, a wall gives total elemental resistance. And then on equipment that gives fire resistance, the Ice Armor and Metal, which is equipable by Files, Knights, and Issues. The Dragon Armor, which is Knight only. The White Shield, White Whistle only. Rebel. And then, of course, you have your ice enemies, these, and undead, all weak to fire, plus trolls, earth elements, scum, ooze, and slime. Also, Blue D at the Earth Cave Lich. At the ice element is you have your 3 ice spells, Floss, which Floss will ooze, and Blizzard, which Floss these a time at ooze. And then AI, so all your resistance spells. The Flame Armor and Shield, which again, usable by Files, Knights, and Ninjas. Drag Armor, Knights, Black Shield, Black Wizards, and Ribbons. But Ice is a well-ish weakness, which you have most fire enemies, which find out that the red gargoyles are surprising, and red gargoyles and Carrie, who is the fire element, are strangely strong to ice. Ice, of course, there's your lightning spells, your 3 lift spells, plus Thunder, which Blue D's a timeout uses. You have your Alet alone for spells. There's the Opal, Armor, and Shield, which are night exclusive. And something do find odd is you have your Caribe fish who are weak to lit, but the red Caribes are only enough not on our coins. Alright. And then with all these enemies weak to lit, means every acquired type enemy, well, most of them, plus these mark, golds, and centuries. But there's not that many enemies resistant to lightning. And then with Earth, you're not gonna see Ooze very much. It's just Quake and the Crack Special, which you're not gonna see much. Because with the Crack Special, only Sandworms and Chaos Ooze. And then with the spells is AWOL, AWOB, and Wolf. And weapons are the only piece of armor that resists Earth. No enemies weak to Earth, and there's a ton of resistance. Hence, and so on. Let's see real quick. And Ice do not have Glow, which couldn't remember if Ice had Glow or not. But they do have Squid. Okay. And let's see. There's not many enemies who have both spells and specials. Else, see. Yes, there's only 6 enemies. These out of a possible 128 in FF1 that have access to both of a spell and special list. This with the first being the Eye fight. If you get your necessary resistance, the Eye fight in the Ice Cave is a great way to grind. Right? Right? You will have to take out one eye to get the floor, to get the airship, and that's the only way you can get up to the northern half of Vanilla. Oh yeah, well, the Phantom does have Stop and Zap as well. Well, but you do have to take out a Phantom too. Who? Wiz Phantoms have both and the Ice Phantoms and Wiz Phantoms are the only 3 random enemies, well, 2 technically, with Ice and Wiz Phantoms being random enemies because the Phantoms only a spike. And therefore the other 3 enemies who have both a spell and specialist or Krakatu in the Temple of Fiends. I mean, granted, it's not much of a list with Let 2 being Krakatu's only spell, Ink being his only special. Oh, there's Tiamat 2 also in the Temple of Fiends, and of course Chaos himself. Elf. And then, of course, with Raziel with bugged spells. Well, Sleep is kinda bugged-ish. Now I guess have Lock, which is bugged. Right? L2 Files have, which is bugged. Right? Files have 4-2, which is bugged for them. And that's it. So that is the thing there, which is a little fun. And I know there's like mods and hacks that fix all of the bugs. Bugs and all that good shite. Okay. I know these guys should be coming up any second now. Now. Okay, come on down, clowns. Clowns. Come on down. Well, we are issuing a special, which is pain. Pain. Okay. Okay, which one has it? Okay, not that Lizzo. Maybe that one? No. So that means it's... Yeah, boy, that's not looking good for Ortho. That'll stay here, so looks like we could be losing Ortho, maybe. Depending on well that one Lizzo goes. Boy, this is looking like a possible fight, Bill Hill. Mayhaps. Oh, mamma mia. That's looking pretty spicy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ow, Ortho eats a 10-point quit. That's not very nice, man. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do in here. Just 5 experience, which is kind of shy. Come on down, take a guess. Okay. Have to keep an eye on that top Lizzo man there with the Heax. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, now it's time for some mass fucking nuka shield. Okay. Well, if I am losing tower on this, so be it. But it's gonna be fun. Tower gets a full bill on this 13, 14, 12, and finally a 13. Okay. I want some serious ping on this. Okay, once we get to Ennui though. Guess it's gonna be awesome, huh? It's not often manage to land a 5 bill on a freeze. These. There's gonna be a whole lot of pink here, and there's gonna be like 2 kills. Kills. And so on. And here's a little more pig in here. And only 9, well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, really watching that top Lizzo, man. Ooh, oh boy, Tal got real lucky, Tal. This would be interesting. And hypothetically, since of course, since Suicune and Luno have already gone remasters, it would be pretty damn cool to see something like Wild Olds or Xenogills get this treatment too. Hell, we'll even take a Breath of Fire, which Capcom has. Okay. Hey. Hey. No. Want to take out this Pegasus by Max, hopefully. And also chokes. Go figure. I guess this is how whistles can get so OP here. Okay, no, we need that really bad too. Hey, let's see if Max can get it done. Nope, Max can't get it done either, sadly. Hey. So we're just gonna have another quick round. Okay, that Pegasus. Okay. Well, okay. Hey, just selling for the 3 bill, give only a full bill. No. Well, I'm just gonna do a little more gliding for the night. Only 43 experience. Now, what's a more damn pink? I know he's gonna pocket another EX, which he can't even use. So this is a guaranteed 48 experience, only enough Lizardman not weak to freeze. At least feel a Shiny Force 1. The Lizardman only to freeze in Shiny Force 2, however. And this could get only up to 3, maybe? Nice 15-point crit to end that full bill. Give only another. Yeah, I said sucks, go through 6 more bucks. 1 HP, 3 MP, 2 attack, 4 more defense, 1 speed. And those freeze 3, baby. Oof. Okay, Chris. Not quite. 5 experience to spell to nothing. Ping. Wait. But this is one of these Smellax lizards. Just imagine if that would have been the Heax thing, Max. Okay, well, just gonna have going heal. Heal says he's close to 13 heal. He'll just show. Diane can't lose. Okay. Let's see if Max can hit this circle. Which he does. Okay, could try to get Max one more level, possibly. No, Lowell's been lagging behind. Which is not good. Okay. Okay, that takes care of all of that. Right. So let's just move up a little more. Okay. And just because I happen to feel like it. Hell, why not? I just feel like doing this just because. This is that given. Just feel like giving Go and Luke key access, even though they can use them anyway. Hey. Okay. Hey, this will be fine. And still not gonna take on Elliot yet. One MP for Gong. One attack. Yeah, not much though. Hell. Okay, well. Okay, let's see what Tao. Yeah, Tao's getting close. Else? And all those not gonna get anything on these priests, they don't pay out. But it's okay. Hey? Yep. Okay. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now it's time for Tao to levitate a little stick here, which, of course, won't hit. Now, there's been a lot of collections. This is so on. And Law actually hit the cycle for a change. And just, damn, Max got angry though. I want the A experience. Woohoo. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, at least on this little thought heal. And this happened to be in the majority. Really? That likes UFO with the main. Definitely down for that. And all of that. Like that will do. It would be interesting as a hypothetical on the pop. Not exactly sure if Persona 6 would take some inspiration from Manifold or not. Only time will tell on that. But we will see on how things will turn out on that end. Okay. I'm not sure how these nights will pan out exactly. Well, Lowell's in a sticky spot. But only 5. And the police is like, why am I getting so much attention here? And so on. What's your point? Okay, that works fine enough. Nice. Okay, Chris eats full, which will gladly take all of that. Okay. Hopefully Max doesn't want to shoot this guy. Which he don't. And Max who's a little experience anyway. Okay. Well, no, Tao's gonna get full show 1, maybe 2 kills. The first time was going no matter what. The second's a 50-50 heal. There's a Tao only at 9 on this last night. And she's gonna get level 3. At least she should, and Tao gets 2. Oh, absolutely. All that experience going to waste. 3 MP. E with 1 attack, 1 defense, 9 speed. And yeah, Tao gets a ton of MP. Dispel which we don't use. And now you gotta leave the other 2 knights. Knights. For other people to take. And again, hopefully Chris can get a needed kill. Okay. Chris gets 1D, 1 speed, and a nice quick spell to boot. We'll take that. I'm just gonna send more after this guy. Okay, 14 experience, still no level for him though. I do feel like Persona 3 Reload's doing okay. Hey, let's see if Max can get this level on. Max is gonna need 39 experience. Nope, 17. That is kind of lame. Okay. Alto does take out this priest. Okay, the girls are out of juice here, so... okay, well, gonna stick around long enough so Lord can get his level 11 in. Okay. That's right, Fish just got a hurl level 12, and I think it just a more hurl now. Don't get a plow for mowing. Mowing. Only. Okay. One more hill for Laura, he's up. Okay. Okay. Hey. Yeah, considering you're gonna try to take out Elliot. Possibly. Hey. We'll see. Hey. This will get low up. Okay. No HP, no MP. One attack, 1D, 1 speed. Okay. Okay, white bell for Max. Okay, Towel's worthless at this point. Okay, Henri's wall, hold up. Matt Freeze 2, not Freeze 3, that was a mile. Oops. Okay. Hey, gonna need someone to take out this priest. Which could be awful. Okay. Hey. Hey, let's see. If... Okay. He's telling only all our juice. Okay, Going doesn't need the experience. And Oval's not even close. So, gonna be doing a little gamble of all of this. And of course, Gold can't get it done. And the priest is gonna swing at Gold. On little surprise, though, was expected the priest to heal. Give Max the artillery. And this should get Max up. Up. Absolutely. Okay. 1 HP. 2 defense, 1 HP. Okay. Okay. And now this as well is going to be getting interesting. Okay, 12. 12. Okay, this is going to be getting interesting. Okay. Gold needs to hit this goddamn priest heal. He kinda did. Gold gave the Dark Priest a 25-point critical KO punch. And now this as well is gonna be... Okay, this is gonna be fun. I mean, although on his own, is it gonna be able to outdamage Elliot's regen? And so this is, which means we're gonna have to send more people up though. Okay. Yeah, kind of wasting a heal 2 just for full health. But it's gonna be interesting. Hey. Okay, yeah, Orville's gonna need some help. Help, to say the least. Because Orville doing 12 damage just isn't gonna be enough. I know Elliot's got like 30-some attack, 32, so... Yeah, no, Gon could take a hit. Max definitely can. So this is gonna be getting interesting. Max hits for 10. And I gotta have to say Gon off 2. Ooh. And Gon can't even hit. Okay. Hey, this is gonna get a little tense. Let's see the collateral. Well, that didn't go according to plan. A 31-point crit. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. Everyone's fine. But now let's get some promos. And gonna be promoting LOL and Quiz. This. So this is how it's gonna be ending. Gonna be leaving Max and going unpromoted. And then do plan on promoting after Elliot. And we will get Domingo once we take out Elliot. Yeah. Yeah, this is, well, gonna be calling it. It's gonna be time for HBM to sign off. Of course, this gets saved. And then this, I will pick this up next time, and pretty decent progression. And it is time for HBM to go to the sunset.